In a quiet little village, hidden deep among the mountains, there lived a young man named Marco. Though he was only 24 years old, his mind and heart were burdened with the heaviness of someone much older. Marco was never at ease. Thoughts rushed through him endlessly, leaping from one worry to another, never granting him a single moment of silence. From dawn to dusk, countless memories, fears, and worries swirled inside his head like storm clouds on a restless sky. He was often trapped in the past, replaying mistakes he believed he had made, wishing he could somehow change what was already gone. At the same time, his imagination constantly raced into the future, filling him with anxiety about what might happen, what troubles might appear, and whether he would have the strength to face them. This cycle of regret and worry drained Marco each day. He woke up tired, worked without energy, and ended the evening even more exhausted. Although he was still young, his face rarely showed a smile. Friends and neighbors noticed the quietness within him, but no one truly understood how fierce the storm inside his heart was. Marco longed for something simple: peace in his mind, calmness in his heart, and the ability to enjoy life in the very moment it was happening. Yet, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't escape the endless stream of thoughts that kept him trapped between yesterday and tomorrow. These overlapping thoughts made Marco feel as though he was living inside an endless storm. His mind was always noisy, crowded with worries, until he no longer knew what true silence was. At night, he tossed and turned on his bed, eyes wide open, unable to sleep as thousands of thoughts came one after another. Even sleep, which should have brought him rest, became a struggle. Each morning, he awoke with a weary body, heavy eyes, and an empty heart. He could no longer remember the last time he had truly smiled. One day, Marco heard a story about a faraway village on the mountainside. People said that in this quiet place lived a very wise old man. Long ago, he had been a famous psychologist in the city, helping countless people overcome their pain and discover peace within themselves. But as age caught up with him, he abandoned the noisy city life, leaving behind its bright lights and heavy responsibilities. He chose instead to settle in a small, tranquil village surrounded by nature, where he lived simply, occasionally offering guidance to those who sought him out. The tale of this old man awakened a new hope in Marco. He thought, perhaps this wise man can show me the way to the stillness I have been searching for all along. That thought grew stronger each day, urging him to leave behind the familiar and endure whatever hardships were necessary to reach that distant village. And so, Marco decided to begin his journey. He did not know how many days the road would take, nor what challenges awaited him, but deep inside he carried a firm belief. At the end of that road, there might be an answer to the storm raging in his mind.